Hi guys, so I wanted to add a quick disclaimer. In this journal flip through, you're going to see pictures of me with two friends and we are close next to each other. And I just wanted to say, please don't jump into conclusions. That's very important to me because I have been really responsible, in my opinion. And every time I see a friend, I quarantine before seeing them and after. I don't even hug the people I live with in a house because I see other people. And I don't want to infect my family. So it would mean a lot to me if you just enjoy this video like any other and not change your view of me because of what you see. What you see is not all there is. You can see how many things I have done to prevent me and others from getting sick. And I think we should be nice to each other. So this disclaimer felt needed. I hope you can just enjoy this video without judgment and yeah, stay safe. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you a flip through of this journal. I made this journal and filled it up all throughout 2020, so it's really big and full, and there are still some empty pages, but it's just not I'm just not able to work in it anymore. It's way too big, and I have a disposable camera which I still need to develop, so I can use those pictures on the empty pages, and that will fill it up. So I think I have an empty flip through of this one too. I'll link it if you want to check that out. You can also check out my Journal With Me playlist because I've worked in this a lot on my channel. So when we open it up, it has like my favorite drawing in it from Celestial. Shibi Star-chan. She has a channel in which she draws and she has her own manga. It's so cool. So please check her out. I want to print this out like a million times. I love this girl so much. She's adorable. And then I just wrote my name in 2020 and I used this journal card because I liked how it looked with the girl. On the first insert, I just put this vellum quote on some newspaper. It says, "The seeds of the past are the fruits of the future." And I like that. Okay. So on the first page, I wrote a little hello to the year. Kind of like what I want this year to be. That's what I wrote down, and I love that I did that. Not all the things I've written down are what I actually could do, but that's not my fault. Okay, let's read it. Hello 2020, this is going to be my last year as a teen. My main goal for this year is going to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to have fun, spend a lot of time with friends, go to parties, make mistakes, do the things that scare me, and fall in love with life. Read more, go out more, don't stress about money or the future. Follow your heart and it will lead you to the right places like it always does. I love this. Of course, not the part about going to parties and having fun, because that was not the year for that, but all the other things I think went really well this year. Here I put in this flyer from the roller coaster disco. It was kind of the thing I had in mind for the beginning of the year. I want to do new things that scare me. Yeah. So I went there with my boyfriend. It didn't really excite him, but he did go with me, and he was better at it than me, obviously. So I think he had fun too. And it was just a fun experience, and I really like this journal page. The aesthetic of roller skating is just great. Got a lot of Lana Ray lyric in my journal. This was the year that I listened to her music for the first time, so that's very special to me. So I wrote down, "With the daisies feeling hazy in the ballroom of my mind," and that's from 13 Beaches. And next I did a few of these tracing drawings of some artists. I love to do that. I wanted to put more of like me in my journal and not just print out pictures. So that is what this is. They look kind of scary, but I do like this art style. So these are wallows. Love them. I wrote some lyrics from OK, my favorite song back then. Don't know if it's still my favorite song. I mean, I think yes. I'm getting too close. You say you love me most. It's hard to trust it even though I want to. Need to get the shit out of my head before I flip this on myself instead. Please come over here. Lay your head right down. Don't make a sound. I hear you loud and clear. So I love wallows very much. Not like lyrical that much, but mostly just their music is very... I don't listen to happy music a lot, so they're an exception, but they're great. I love them. So can't wait to see them in concert. I just love Dylan Minette's voice so much. I want him to read me bedtime stories. No, I'm serious. I love his voice so much. So moving on to this page, I did a little collage with neutral colors, which I love. And this was about my best friend treating me on dinner and a movie for my birthday. And that was so special to me that someone did that for me. And we went to see Little Women, which is a very light and lovely movie. So yeah, it's a very nice memory, and that was incredibly sweet of her. It means a lot. I'm really happy that I journaled about it. Then on this page I did a collage with Lana Del Rey and some purple. I love purple. One of my favorite lyrics by her. They mistook my kindness for weakness. I fucked up, I know that, but Jesus. Can the girl just do the best she can? From Marinette's apartment complex. Then this card is just something that came with these stickers. And in this pocket I got a picture that my pen pal Fleur sent me. And I wanted to put it in here because I'm very grateful for her friendship and that I met her this year. I mean, I've not met her yet in person, but hopefully I will. Attach some ribbon, add some texture as well, which is nice. On the next page I just took a picture of my painting, my paint by number. I want to do some more art, but also just chill, and this is very chill. And I did a little collage, and here some picture from an app. We have this show here, Who's the Mole, and this year we had 2 seasons, and the first season he was the mole, and I knew it from the start, so I have a lot of points, which is so cool. And then I wanted to journal about it because I was very proud of it. And then we got a 2nd season that year, and I didn't know who it was. But I left all this space because I wanted to be like, haha, I knew it twice in a row, but I didn't. I didn't know it until the reveal, so we don't talk about that. We just talk about him because he is cute. And I was right. So on this page I just put this vellum piece that says gathered because this sunflower paper is so pretty. I did not want to cover it up. So on this page I just got a card from a pen pal that I put here. This journal spread about the petting zoo. This picture, my best friend, my hair, obsessed. I loved how I could just use all my pink ephemera and it would complement my hair, and I miss it so much. So this vellum piece says, I'll be loving you till we're 100, and yeah, we did this whole photo shoot. It was so much fun. So here's another Trace drawing. This is Billie Eilish. I must say I listened to her way less this year, but I did absolutely love Therefore I Am. Love that song. So now I do have really high hopes for her next album. I think it's gonna be really cool and very different from other music. So I just wrote down lyrics. No, you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. She didn't bring out love music, so I didn't really have a nicer quote with it. Gotta be frank with you, but it's fine. Just a simple thing I stuck down. Here I got some things, some stickers from products. So Desperados, my favorite beer. I've drunk so many Desperados in the summer on the beach, like bringing with me on the beach. This is just from some chocolate. This is my favorite chocolate. Tony's Chocolonely. This is caramel sea salt. And then this is a sack sticker from when I bought a Switch game for my boyfriend. And this is a secondhand game store, which I love because I'm not going to pay full price for a game because you won't know that secondhand. Yeah. Next page. This was such a fun day. My parents were on vacation, so I had the home to myself, and me and my boyfriend invited my two best friends over, and we made cocktails and we ate dinner, and we took this Polaroid. We took another one, but that one is on my mirror, but this one is in a journal, and I just love it so much. It was just really nice to be together, and we had a lot of fun. So yeah, on this vellum piece I just journaled about it because I didn't want to cover this up. And yeah, that's the journal page about that day. Then next up, I journaled with blue. It's a bit out of my comfort zone, but I do like how it turned out. Oh, I journaled about this shirt because I sewed it myself and I was pretty proud of it. And here I just wrote about how I used to want to become a fashion designer. So I even looked for schools that did that. So I put that picture in there. It's a very simple top, but it's just that I did it is cool. It's just a little thingy I put down. Here I journaled about my favorites. Etsy shop from Joanna Glove. So on the next page I journaled about opening my own shop because I was like, why don't I journal about that? You know? So this is my business card. You get that when you order it. I designed it myself. I love it. I think it's very cute. My icon is made by Shibi Starjan as well. So check her out. She's great. So I just journaled about that. And when I look at it, I get really proud that I have something like that. I love it. So here's my tea collection. There are just tea tags and I just love the way that looks. So I put it in there. And then on this page I journaled about, well, did I journal about it? No. On this day my boyfriend graduated from, I never know what they call it. Is it college? Is it university? I don't know. Anyways, he could only bring 2 people, so he brought me and his mom. And after that we went lunching in FLIPTHROUGH. And they had a really pretty garden, so I just took this picture of this girl in a fountain, and it makes me really happy. I was so proud that they still am, of course. Our lives have changed. I mean, his life mostly, because he's now full-time working, and that's a big difference, but he's doing so well, and I'm still very proud of him. So I also did that little tracing of Melanie Martinez, but drawing teeth made her look a little bit scary, so I mean, that's not my favorite drawing that I did, but I wrote the lyrics down from Fire Drill because I absolutely adore that song. I listen to it a lot. Fire Drill, what would happen if a nuke just hit? Would you say bye to your family? Would you post about it? Fire Drill, if it all went up in flames one day, would you give your mama a hug before your house burned away? This song is so good. It's so, like, we're all just online. And just think about it. If there's a fire right now, how big are the odds that you're going to take a picture of it? I would probably take a picture of it. Isn't that insane? Anyways. So on this page I just put down some business cards from things I bought, things like support small shops, guys. Not just my shop, but very much appreciate it. My god. So this is a little tag that was on a herb bag I got. It says my name. I literally got the thing through my name. That's really stupid, but I love that it has my name on it. I won her giveaway, so that's really nice. I still have it in my room. Gives me energy. So cool. Here I got a tag from Blonde Amsterdam, and that's not a small brand at all, but I liked the tag. I got this from my sister-in-law for Christmas. It has cats on it, and my boyfriend's cat, so like their cat died, and I was the person who really had it rough with that because it was sort of my cat. I loved her so much, so she gave me a mug with cats on it, and I thought that was very thoughtful of her to do that. So I put it in there as a memory. Maybe I should write that down so I can remember forever. This is a business card from Florality by Marie. Her products are beautiful. Definitely wanted to buy that. And here I got a card from Munchable, which I bought some Christmas cards from a Dutch YouTuber I watch, Bunny Boncolor. So and she made those, so I got this little business card. And then this is the card that Jen wrote me when I won the incense. Left is empty. Here I made a pocket with my Midori wrap. Really love this journal. It's my crybaby journal, and yeah, I wanted to put it in here. And in here is a beautiful flip book made by Perla, and I love it so much. It's Harry and Lana themed, and I just love it so much. So I put that in here so that I could keep it. This page I just glued down a tea bag because I love daisies. Daisies are my favorite flowers, so I wanted to put that in there, and I also love this color. Sometimes it's simple as that. You see something pretty, just put it down. Like, why would you throw it away, you know? It's a junk journal after all. At this time, the restaurants were open, so my boyfriend graduated, and the entire family, so like his siblings, his sister-in-law, his parents, and his grandparents, and me were all out for dinner in Rotterdam in the Euromast. So that is like this really cool thing with great view. You can't really tell, but yeah, it was really cool. I've never been there. I'm not much of the city type, but it was lovely. Nice food, and I just loved being able to celebrate him. Just felt so good to, you know, to see everyone being so proud of him. That made me so happy. So yeah, this is a doily from the Creative Paper Moth. The tickets to the top, so you could sit in that little thingy and it would like spin around and you could see the whole city, which is really cool. Every year Spotify wraps up the year with all the numbers, all the songs you listen to most, and the artists, etc. I share my Spotify with my boyfriend, so with me I only get like half the songs. So this year I got all the 5 artists and he got all the top 5 songs. So here I just wrote down all the songs if you would like cut off his songs. You know what I mean? So this is not the actual list, but this was the list if my boyfriend's songs were not in there, if that makes sense. So you can just pause it and see. I'm not going to read it all, but I will show you my top 5 artists because I was so proud that they were all mine. First, Lana Del Rey. I was in her 0.05% of her listeners, and that makes sense. So I wrote down the song I listened to most by the artist. Also see if that was my favorite song. Not with everyone. Definitely not. So with Lana Del Rey's Venice Bitch, but that's because that song is like incredibly long. So I think it's around 9 minutes, so it's like 3 times the normal song. So it counts every time you listen to it, it's 3 times more. If that makes sense. That's why it's my number 1. I mean, I love the song, but it's not my favorite by her. Melanie Martinez, Drama Club. I have heard Drama Club too many times now. I kind of ruined it. But yeah, I did definitely listen to that more. Wallow's okay, makes sense. Harry Styles' Golden makes sense too. And Declan McKenna, Beautiful Faces. Yes, that song, love it. This was my most listened to song of this year, and I love it. And when you listen to the lyrics, it's so great because it's about that feeling that you have to join society and you have to go to parties and you have to meet these people who will never talk to you again because that's the way it is. And I thought that was incredibly ironic this year because we would all have to let go of that, and maybe it has changed us, maybe not, but I love that song. So here the list continues with all those songs I listen to a lot. Just add a little thingy. This is a drawing and a poem I wrote. I can read it to you. If it wasn't for me, this art would not exist. All my words, thoughts, actions, and even my laugh would simply disappear into thin air, as if I were never here. If it wasn't for me, my life would just be that, a story, lived by strangers, not knowing who I was and why I did the things I've done. If it wasn't for me, now it is. This is for me. I like to, sometimes I write poetry, not a lot, but when I write it on paper, I can just put it in my journal, and I love that. It really says what your mindset is at the moment. So here I did my first hand-carved stamp, and I did it of my icon, and I think it looks really cute, kind of abstract. So I love that. I have not used it at all, so that's kind of a bummer, but I do love the way this looks. So here I drew Harry Styles, wrote down Watermelon Sugar High. It was a great summer song for sure. Here, another poem. I grew up thinking we were better than everyone else, and it hurt me more than anything else. Disappointment that we weren't. This poem means a lot to me. I'm glad I put it in here. It's very harsh to me. This is a flip book that I got from my pen pal Fleur, and I just put it in like this so you can still see it, and it's very pretty. You can also look at it like that. When I just knew her, I journaled about how chill. I wrote about how nice she was and that I was so happy to start this relationship with her as a pen pal and a friend. So this was her first flip book. Very cute. Put that in there. This was the design for the second stamp I carved, so you're gonna see some titties in this journal. I hope you don't mind. You shouldn't mind. It's just a body. But yeah, I just stuck the original sketch in here, and then this is the stamped version. Yeah. So I decided to put some memes in my journal because I love memes, and it also just... Memes are actually really personal because you find them funny because you can relate, and putting them in my journal makes it you can really see your personality back through memes. I mean, I know that sounds really dumb, but that's the way it is. So this one says Aquarius, me at 3 a.m, Netflix, snacks, anxiety. Like, yes. And also this storybook says things about being scary, so thought that was funny. It's a picture of me and my best friend. We bought matching outfits because yeah, I don't know, it was like we didn't want to, but we also really did like the clothes, so we were just like, okay, you get it in another color, and we kind of be like Powerpuff Girls. Love it. Love these clothes. I wear them a lot. Got some wax seal. Then this is my boyfriend with the cat who passed away. And I just put that in there before she was dead, so I didn't know. But it's very cute. I still need to make a page about that she died because I have not done that. But I will do that. And then in here I got this card from Craftelier, and I thought it was really funny because I bought a crocodile and she's holding a crocodile, and I love that thing. It's so nice. I spent way too much money on this though. so it's fine. It's fine. Here just stuck down bright days ahead. Again, didn't want to cover up this paper. Here's a picture of me and my best friend again. This is a card from Happy Soaps. That is a Dutch brand that sells plastic-free like soaps and shampoos. So I bought a shampoo bar. I still use shampoos. Like I use other shampoos right now because I have colored hair, so I need something special for that. And you know, when I'm blonde, I need purple things. I mean, they have a lot of things, but I'm not saying here like, oh, I'm being so great, I live plastic free. No, not at all. I just wanted to try this out, this brand, and yeah, I like it. So here I just got a card from one of my pen pals. What is this? Oh, I wanted to put it in here and then it fell, or I just never stuck it down. I think that's it. But this is a card from Monkey. Like, I don't like putting so much thing about my clothes in my journal because I sometimes feel ashamed that I buy from brands like this that are like, for instance, it says cool outfit, think it's sustainable. Like, when stores like that say that, I mean, I don't really believe it, you know what I mean? So putting it in my journal, putting it on the internet, is like, I am proud of me purchasing from stores like this. I am not. However, this was the first time I actually bought something from that store. I saw so many cute things all of a sudden. It was very much my style, and before it wasn't, so I think my style is changing. Maybe they changed, I think I changed, I don't know. But I am so happy with these new clothes. So, you know, again, it's sometimes hard to make sustainable choices. Because sometimes you just want something, you know? Even though it's not very good. And I think holding yourself accountable and realizing that what you do is not great is already a great step. And maybe one day when things... and there are a lot more good brands and I have hopefully a little bit more money, I will start and make very good choices. This is a card that my family got me when they were on summer vacation. I asked them to bring me nothing but a card, and they did. It's really... it's such a dramatic card. I would have never picked this. It's so like in your face. But I mean, I think it's funny that they chose this. So I just journal about that they went on vacation and I didn't. And I was fine with that until now, because now I'm going crazy because I love my beach vacations. But that's a really spoiled thing to say, so we're just going to move on. I sent some mail out to my niece because she is having a hard time in COVID. So I just wanted to make her happy with some happy mail. And she sent something back, which is really sweet that she did that for me. So I just... put it in here. On here, I love this piece of paper. It's so pretty. And this is a picture of me when we went to Carnival. I hated it, but I loved the way I looked. I looked like a cheerleader with my pink hair was still so bright. Oh, guys, I want to dye my hair pink again. Now that I see this, I'm like, oh my god, I need it. I need it. So this was a day in the summer and my friend and I were on the beach and it was so much fun just drinking desperados and listening to music and swimming, and it was so great. And I love this page. I love this flower paper. I love the light pinks, and yeah, I sat down, live in the moment. I had a lot of fun. So I also got 2 new tattoos this year. It was after my birthday. So I mean, I was like, I don't need to journal about it because I'll have it on my body forever. But still, having that fresh memory of why you did it and pictures of how it used to look. Yeah, I think that's really fun to have. Just, I will always remember the meaning, but, you know, you'll change it in a way because it will start to mean different things to you. So I just wrote down what it meant to me at the moment of getting it. So here's my other one. I journal quite a lot about it, actually. So I want to get new tattoos, but we're in lockdown, so that's not happening right now. Second insert. Here I did a self-love page, things I love about me. I just love this picture, my favorite shirt, and I love the amount of highlighter on my nose, and I just like this picture, and I like these butterflies. So on this page I stuck down a picture of my journal stack of 2020, and here it says finished journals of 2020, and I listed them. I love the way this picture looks. I think I did very well with the amount of journaling I did. And then here another Lana Del Rey lyrics. This was, I think, the first song of her that I totally loved. Young and beautiful. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I just stuck this down from some stickers, I think. Empty page. And on this page I stuck down this card that I got from my grandparents, and my grandmother wrote, for my dearest granddaughter, and it almost made me tear up. And this is like a wordplay of I love you. Not gonna cry. That was really sweet. Okay, so we got some empty pages, and in here we have a pocket, and this is a card from my favorite shop. Oh, I haven't been here in a hot minute. Søstrene and a web shop. And she wrote a card from Mirlips where I bought some other ephemera and stuff. I did a lot of shopping, apparently. So I love this page. So this was quite at the beginning of everything going bad, and it was my friend's birthday, and her birthday is on King's Day, and King's Day is the day where everyone goes out to festivals, have fun, and like older people and kids go to like these markets and sell their own stuff, and it's just a really nice holiday. I love it. But it was cancelled, so everyone was really sad about it, but she was actually happy because finally it was about her and not about King's Day. So I went by for a short amount of time just because I wanted to surprise her and be like, hey, happy birthday. So that's kind of what happened here, and she was really happy that I showed up. So that was just a nice thing, and I made her a little journal. So yeah, I put in some blossom, which kind of ripped off because in April we have beautiful blossoms before our houses, and they only last a few weeks, but they make me so happy. I love blossom. So in September it was still really hot, and my best friend and I went to the beach, drank a lot of beer, we were eating dinner. I'm just laughing at the memories. I had a great summer, went a lot to the beach with my friends, and yeah, I just had a lot of fun. On here I wrote down all the books I've read this year. It continues here, and just a picture of baby's breath, also one of my favorite flowers. It's a picture of me and my best friend. She moved out of her house and bought a room, so we were shopping for plants, and I saw this table and I was like, you should get this table. If you don't get this table, I'll get this table, because it was like on sale, but I didn't get it because I still live at home. So we made this picture because I felt like it was my table. And it has a mirror. I love mirrors. I put down this movie poster of this film we saw. It's a Dutch movie, but these guys used to have a TV show, and my brother and I played in it multiple times. Well, background actors. And that was such a nice experience. We made friends there. We had a lot of fun. So going to this movie felt nostalgic. And yeah. The next page, got some memes going on, my favorite memes, because I think they're all really funny. So this one is, I never get any fucking help in this house, and it's just that cat, and it's just like, I thought this was really funny because I live in a household that thinks that women have to do everything. So yeah, that is a nice meme. And then here I got a picture of my friend's cat which is the cutest little thing. It was just laying in my arms and I was loving it. So put that there. This is absolutely my favorite meme. Cinderella, Prince Charming, you're always eating, bitch. This is so funny to me. Every night before I go to bed, my boyfriend and I FaceTime, and he's always eating. He's always brushing his teeth, and then he goes eating, and it annoys me so much. Like, what is the point of brushing your teeth if you're gonna eat afterwards? Like, what are you doing? And there's also this picture of my boyfriend eating a sandwich that we bully him with, and it looks like this. And I'm just always like laying like this with like a double chin and just... And Cinderella was my favorite princess. I mean, everything about this meme is perfect. I don't know who made it, but the person who made it is a genius. So, got some more memes. Were you trying to talk in her ear and she's ticklish? Yes. When you told him you didn't want to get anything from the shop and he actually took you seriously and didn't get you anything. These are all about my relationship. I just summed up my relationship in memes. I love it. They don't know that I just wrote a poem in my notes app. I mean, it's not relatable right now because I don't go to parties, but I do that. I write poems in my notes when I'm at a party. And I'm just being sad and everyone's happy and I'm sad and writing poems. It's funny. Another Aquarius meme. Traditional love relationship. Endless freedom and independence. Daily struggle. I wrote down the lyrics to Unwritten because we were like having drinks. Lots of them, and singing that song because it's great. So, you know what song it is. I'm not going to read the lyrics. So, this is a old picture. It's kind of a funny story. My grandparents found a bunch of old pictures from like their parents and whatever. So we were just looking through them and I saw this picture and I was like, who is this? Because I was like scared. What if it's like my grandpa's brother or something? And I go, oh my god, he's so cute. Like, that's weird. So I was like making sure that that guy is not alive or closely related to me. And they were like, we have no idea who that is. Why do you want to know? And I was like, because he's hot. And I feel so weird. Like, he's just staring at me. He just kind of looks mysterious and he kind of looks like Timothy. Or am I just being weird? He has something, you know, he has that, and he looks mysterious, and he looks a little bit sad, and he looks a little bit like he wants to be in my journal, so that is what this is. And call me crazy, but we don't know if it's incest, because I don't know if he's related to me, and if he is, he's dead, so, sorry pal, love you. I put it in plastic because it's a very old picture, and I don't want it to discolor, so it's protected. I'm just the kind of person who makes up romantic stories about people that don't exist. Or in this case, this random dude in my journal. But he's cute. He's actually really cute. And if he is related to me, then I'm just grateful for the good genes. You know? That's how I'm gonna say it. You can judge me all you want, but I don't care. I really don't. This little collage I love very much. This is a poem that Penpal sent me. You are a mirror. If you continue to starve yourself of love, you only meet people who will starve you too. If you soak yourself in love, the universe will hand you those who love you too. Simple math. I love this. So this is kind of about my obsession with mirrors. Love working with that. And then there's a picture of me in the mirror. And I love this picture. Again, I love all the pictures with my pink hair. So this is just a tea bag that I thought was great. Like, look at this. It looked like old wallpaper that I won. So I did a little collage with these stamps and I love this color. Then here I got a pocket and in here I put this drawing that I found. It says, is it a vampire, Mardu, or is it a cartoon? So I drew myself. The thing was, we used to have a lot of paper for the computer, so if I was waiting for Sims to start, I would like draw something. And I used to be kind of bullied for being a vampire because I have no in-between teeth. I only have these teeth, you know? My vampire teeth. So, yeah, people would sometimes call me vampire, but, you know, I loved vampires, so I was kind of like, yeah, I'm a vampire, I'm gonna bite you, bitch, you know. Um, so I don't know, this kind of makes me sad that I'm like mocking myself. Is this a picture of me or is it just a cartoon like image, you know? But it's also really funny to me. I mean, if you know how to make fun of yourself, life is a lot more fun, basically. So I just put that in there because I found it. And I think it's funny. A little bit heartbreaking, but also funny. So moving on. By the way, my teeth are fixed. My vampire, literally my vampire, oh, is it called veins? It's called your veins? I honestly don't know. Your fangs. Fangs. I don't know. Anyways, they were cut off, so now they're just flat. And I'm no longer a vampire. Even though it was kind of cute. But not really. Just another collage. Again, me with my pink hair. We got a theme going on. Then we went to this theme park, the Efteling. It's like the biggest theme park in the Netherlands, like the most popular, with all these fairy tale creatures. So I found this card and put it in here. I have had this for a long time, just laying around my house, so I thought it was nice to put it in this spread. Oh, I made a little pocket for disposable camera pictures that I don't have because I wanted to put this back in here and have a purpose for it. Okay, that's fun. So this is the postcard I bought. This is of the Dream Flight, which is one of my favorites. I just love dolls and fairies, and I thought it was very cute. So I journaled about it. I had a lot of fun. We were there with my boyfriend's family, and this is us in one of those boats. And here is the map of the park, which I love putting in here. And we had a lot of fun. It was weird going to a theme park in a pandemic. But I actually really liked it because there were way less people. The lines were shorter. You had to keep distance in the line, so I was not getting overwhelmed. Yeah, I love that about it. Then at the beginning of the year, I did this catwalk, and that's why I have pink hair, because of this. And I cherish this memory a lot, and I just love that I have pictures of it. So the hairdressers got an assignment to use great like old icons to inspire their hair look on. So this girl was inspired by Tina Turner, and I was inspired by the one and only Elvis Presley, which is really cool. And she was telling me about it, and I was like, sure, you do you, but how is that gonna work? I was like, I mean, it's probably gonna be cute, but I don't know how that's going to work. But look, with this angle, this is literally his hair. That is so cool. It's absolutely insane. And I just love this day so much. It was so good for my confidence. And yeah, it was absolutely great. I got to wear purple, my favorite color. Got the pink hair, which totally threw me off. I was like, oh my god. That was so nice. My hairdresser was really nice. I said to her, like, I don't know if I'm cool enough for this hair color. And she was like, heck yeah, are you cool enough? And that was just great. Yeah. That really changed my perspective on myself, because my pink hair is literally my favorite thing I've ever had, and I know I can rock it now, and that's totally great. So it's still recording, but yeah, you can pause and see what you think they are. And yeah, after this was like, my god, like I'm gonna be a hair model, I'm going to do a lot of these things, and then it didn't happen. But that was good for my hair though, so I could keep it. I made this pocket, I put this girl in here, and I journaled about the show, and I just love this girl. And also put my Barbie moleskin wrap in there. And then on the next page I just did a bit of a collage, added this tag. Empty leaf in the fall. Fall was coming and we had these red leaves, because we had a big red tree, which is really cool. Then I bought this rainbow pin, put the packaging in here because I thought it looked cute. So here's the flip book I got from a pen pal. So pretty. And then here I got another flip book from Fleur, which is so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And a little envelope of a girl. Got some washi tape. My friend did a tarot reading on me, which was very cool. It was so legit. It helped me a lot with my question that I had, so that's really cool. My boyfriend and I went away for a night in this little tiny house. That was great. Then bought some records from Lana Del Rey, and we went to see the Hortus Botanicus. Just put down this flyer that was in the house, because I wanted to start and chill. I just wanted to relax, and I just love this image. Then there's a picture of me, pink hair, what's new. Picture of my best friend and I. Again, went to the beach, drinking desperados, and then afterwards we ate pizza, and I drank even more beer, because it was summer. Then at this time we threw a little graduate party for my boyfriend, and yes, that was allowed. The amount of people that came over was allowed by the government, so all cool. We didn't make any pictures at all, so this is just a picture someone took of my boyfriend in like his pile of like little gifts he got. And then his friends stole my phone, and they made this picture, which I think is funny. So I put it in here. Ikan always does that. From like the first day I met him, he already grabbed my phone and took selfies. So I don't know, it's like a running gag, I guess. And I always forget that he does that. I'll always only find out the day after because I'm too drunk to realize. Anyways, stuck this card down here because I like it, and it was meant to be a pocket for these pictures, but I preferred it like that. So I just glued down this image of these two people hugging because I think it's very cute. And this was from some noodles. And I love me some noodles. Okay, moving on to the last insert. This one is the emptiest. Just a heads up. Got this beautiful printable. In here I got all my birthday cards, and one that I did lose because I just love how detailed it is. And this is from my grandparents. And in here I got my other cards. I didn't have my card from my parents. Well, they sent me also gave me this card, but they also give me like this huge card because my birthday is around Valentine's Day, so they always give me a Valentine's Day card. So yeah, this adorable card with bunnies. So sorry, it keeps cutting me off. I'm really annoyed. It's fine. I was just showing you the birthday cards. I think you've seen it. So here's a picture of me and my best friend. By the way, my birthday was in February, so COVID was not here yet, but there was a storm, so everyone who attended my birthday, like my grandparents, had to leave early for the storm. So, you know, it was off to a rough start already. Okay, moving on. Got the printable. I did some drawing. I love it so much. I love using alcohol markers. The colors are so clear and aesthetic, and I love see-through. As you can see, I didn't journal about quarantine or whatever is going on. I mean, I know what's going on, but I didn't journal about it, about nothing, because I don't use my journal like that. I just document my personal life. So I see a lot of journal flip-throughs and they really represent the year, and my journal doesn't. And I think that's fine because I can put in it what I want. But the only thing I did write about quarantine is this little piece. It isn't hard because it's so different from my normal life. It's hard because I realize this is my normal life, quarantine. And that was just a hard realization that I always quarantine myself before I even knew what it meant. and I always isolate myself, and I'm always home and inside, and I can like literally sit in my room for a week and not be outside, and that's not healthy, but it's quarantine. And then I got another drawing, and this girl, I mean, I didn't draw this is from Flo, but she looks bored with her life. Honestly, same. So here I just wanted to write about, oh, lockdown is over, woohoo. But as we all know, it just continued, so it's empty, just like my heart. Yeah, okay, moving on. I journaled about all my favorite shows of the year because I think that's fun to look back on. I watch a million shows, they're not all on here. I do like have a movie and TV show journal, and next week will be a video of that, so you can see all the shows I've watched this year, or last year, I mean. But these were just my like favorite ones. Jeremy is not my favorite show. It's not that good, but I binged it and I enjoyed it, and I love this actress and I love the drama going on. So that's that. The Queen's Gambit, should have given it more stars. I'm sorry, I'll change that. Very good show. Love Beth. I'm glad it's going viral. She deserves it. I mean, the makers deserve it too. Sex Education, very good. Love it. Cried 2 times. Such a good show. La Casa de Papel. That's all I'm gonna say. Just 5 stars. Just love it. I'm gonna marry that man. Mark my words. Just some fruit. My favorite shows. And with an E, the vibe that this show gives me is so great. It's so nice and so heartwarming. I'm definitely going to rewatch it. And then we got Elite, which love. Like, make a good show, throw a bunch of highly attractive people in it, and I'm going to binge the F out of it. I've seen it 2 times. I'll watch it again and again. It's so good. I love it. Yes. The Umbrella Academy, so funny. The jokes are so good. The style of it is so nice. It's very much like, it's a little bit like indie-ish. I don't know if that's the good. I don't know. It's different and I love it. And Klaus is like me, and I love Diego in season 2. And I just love the show so much. And I can't wait for the next season. Then we went to the cinemas and we watched Tenet. I love it. I loved it. I loved Robbie Patty. I cannot call him that, but I feel like I'm allowed to. You know what I mean? Like, he's my friend. The way he is just makes me feel like he's my friend. But yeah, my boyfriend made me watch a lot of Christopher Nolan movies, and I don't regret it because they were great. So another show that I really loved, I want to recommend this because this is a good show. So many people won't know this, but it's a good show. So please watch it. It is on Netflix. Please don't watch dub versions. Just click subtitles. They're always English subtitles. Please do that. Please. If you hate a show and you watch it in dub, then you don't even know if you hate it because it's just bad. That's my opinion. But it's a really good show, and I was very surprised that a Dutch show could be good. I mean, I say Dutch, but it's like Dutch Flemish show, so it's also from Belgium. Not trying to take all the credits for a show I didn't make. Yeah, I love it. Love them, love her. She's amazing. Elise Schaap, if you're watching, love you. She wouldn't be watching this, but you know, I just love her. Lana Del Rey. I live and breathe Lana Del Rey. All said. We went to a food truck festival, and it doesn't look like it, but we're all like far away from each other. Like, if you can look at those tables, like there's a lot of space between it. You can't see it in this picture. There was a food truck festival. It was a little bit weird because, you know, normally everyone's just walking around, but you had to like sit at your table. It was kind of weird, but it was really nice, and I love the sunset, and I got some nice noodles. That was great. This is me, by the way, the pink hair blending into the background. Got some more printables. Picture of my records I got. And I wrote down, from bubblegum bitch to cinnamon girl, because I dyed my hair orange. And I love it, but it's very, I mean, I'm no longer a bubblegum bitch, basically. Basically, is that the point? Then this journal spread about tiny pretty things. Journal spread about this day that I went camping one night with my boyfriend. I have a whole journal with me on this. Love this memory very much. Yeah. Then we did the fall lookbook video. Got some photos. Then Dark. Another TV show. That is perfect. Watched it twice. Definitely watch it again. This is so good. So good. I wrote down, we're not free in what we do because we're not free in what we want. So good. So good. In the beginning of the year, I stuck down some photos of nail I made that I was proud of. These look all really cute. I bought a tarot set. I stuck it down and never use it. I really never use it, but it's fine. I got this from a pen pal, Why Don't You Say So. I thought it was funny to put it in here because that was quite a big song in the summer. And this is wrapping paper, which is funny to me because I used to have a pineapple obsession, so it's kind of like a throwback. And here we got a lot of empty pages. I hate it, but it's just hard to fill. This is the stamp I did. Journal about it. And then my brother gave me a card, just out of the blue. And he even wrote a little poem, and just very sweet. So I just put that in there, because I cherish that. And then, was that everything? Yeah, and you just saw me putting this in there, because this is my next journal. So if you're flipping to that journal, you know what's next. Hopefully something better. I totally love this journal. I feel so happy flipping through it. There's so many happy memories in here, and you cannot notice that it was a crappy year because it was kind of a good year. I've grown a lot this year, and I became a better version of myself, and I did the things I wanted to do. I spent a lot of time with my 2 friends. I spent a lot of time with family, with my family-in-law, with my boyfriend. Not so much with other family and my grandparents. Unfortunately, I do really miss that. But I'm happy with the memories I made this year. Yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you can also follow me on Instagram. It's MayJournalsNobar. And you can also check out my shop. It's May Journal Shop. And I'll see you next time. Bye!